Get ready to match the stars. Orson B, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly. From Barnaby Jones, Lee Meriwether, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg, as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 77. And now, here's the star of Match Game 77, Gene Rivers.
Everybody all set out there? Thank you for joining us. You had a good time because we have some beautiful people here today.
Thank you.
Looking very elegant.
Thank you.
Really.
Magnificent.
What is that? Is that wool?
This is tweed.
Tweed.
I would say an Irish tweed.
Irish tweed.
Probably
I'll go
97 cents a yard.
Okay.
I just rubbed a hole.
Here's a current champ here, Julie Kahn. Julie's won one game. $5,700 is what she has right now, and she's ready to have a go at another $5,000 prize. And you could spread a lot of joy and cheer around the UCLA campus if you won another bundle, huh?
Right.
Yes, but you're going to help pay for your tuition and do stuff like that with it?
That's right.
Well, that's very commendable of you, Julie. We'll see what happens right after we see about this. Here we go again with Julie Kahn. This is her second time up here at a go at the big money, and we'll see how it turns out. Julie, not too long ago, we got a bunch of people in here, and we gave them some pencils and papers, and we said, write down your best answer to this. I've been blank. Now, the answer they gave us, most often their most popular answer, will net you a total of $500 for matching it. And for matching their second most popular response, you'll get $250. And then for matching the third, you get $100. It's hard to lose here. Now, 3 of these 6 beautiful people will assist you here.
Okay, Fannie.
I've been robbed.
I've been robbed. Okay. Sort of lukewarm response from the audience, but what do they know?
Brett.
This show. I've been had.
I've been had. All right.
Orson.
Orson, have you got one? Third is tough, but you may have one.
Third is tough.
He's got a good
Third is tough.
It's too long. I was thinking I've been working on the railroad, but they never could have. How about I've been sick?
I've been sick. Okay.
It's a third one. What do you want?
Sick, had, and robbed are the 3. Now, you may reject all 3 and give us one of your own if you wish, or choose one.
I've been had.
And you say you're only a junior, huh? Yeah. Okay. Let's see if it's up there anywhere. Let's begin down at the bottom and reveal the $100 response. Oh, you were right, Orson. That's up there.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we got on the $250 number. I've been there. I didn't think of that. That's not a bad one. No. Okay, here's your last chance. Slide it, Earl. Very good. All right, that's the answer that Brett gave you. You did very well with it. You got $500 more now, and you're going to play for 10 times that amount or $5,000. Let's see who you're going to call on here now.
I think Richard.
Okay, here we go.
Looks like
Good
I've
luck
been
to you,
bad.
Julie. It's worth $5,000, and it reads as follows. Blank address. ADDRESS. Or address, as some people say. Incorrectly. Okay. Now you give us an answer that matches his. You did it before, and you can do it again. Blank address.
Name and address.
Name and address is what she says. Well, she's a student, and she fills out all of those applications for scholarship stuff, and I suppose that's the first thing that came to her mind. What do you say, Richard?
Well, I thought, being a student, she might have thought of the Gettysburg.
The Gettysburg Address is indeed...
That's your most famous one, folks.
Most famous address I know of. Now, Julie, you've picked up an additional $600 by winning this game, and you're going to meet another player now. Here comes Nancy Ryerson. You have some friends out there, Nancy?
Yes.
Who'd you bring?
I brought my mother, my aunt, and a friend.
Your mother and your aunt and a friend. Okay. Where are you from, Nancy?
Lake Forest.
Illinois?
No, California.
Oh,
It's down by Mission Viejo.
that's south of here, isn't
Right,
it?
right.
Did you know there's a Lake Forest, Illinois?
Yes.
Okay. Do you? Are you a student?
No, I'm a housewife, and I have a 6-year-old son, Devin, and a 3-year-old daughter, Holly.
Uh-huh.
And I brought some of my son's play money for luck.
What is that?
Play money.
Oh, yes. That's very interesting.
Get that. If I don't bring it home, he'll kill me.
That's right. I don't steal from little children. Only big children. Okay, good luck to Nancy Ryerson. We begin by asking you to make a selection here. You may have A or B.
B.
All right. New game. Sorry about that. Quit smoking 7 months ago and you're still coughing, see? But it'll take 1 year before
Yeah.
you stop coughing. That's what the doctor
That's
said.
what the bishop said to the actress.
Tonto say, meantime, Tonto say, me go on blind date. All night long, squaw chew logs. Maybe that why them call her Princess Blank Face.
Come here, sweetheart. Somewhere. I think I got lost in the middle of that.
Very dumb question.
Well, Dory, because there'll be a lot of dumb answers to match it.
Chew on logs. Chew on logs.
It's just the worst question.
Chew on logs.
Well, what did you say?
Don't point that thing at me.
What about the bishop and the actor?
No, come on now. John, you must put an answer down now. Sometime during this century.
Isn't that a pretty sweater?
Have you been thinking about it, Nancy?
Yes.
Have you been thinking about the operative words, as we say around here?
Uh-huh.
Have you heard that phrase, the operative words?
Sure, I work in a hospital. Yeah. Operative.
You do work in a hospital?
Part-time.
I see. That's very commendable. All right, we're ready. Tonto say, me go on blind date all night long, squaw chew logs. Maybe that why them call her Princess Blank Face.
Hatchet.
Hatchet Face.
Cut down logs.
That's not bad.
I like it.
Chewed on tomahawks, maybe.
Yeah, chewed on tomahawks would be I suppose that a hatchet face.
Shall
but
we
I said
just
chew
continue?
on logs. Orson, what do you say?
I said Princess Beaver Face.
Beaver face.
Oh, excellent.
Beavers chew on logs,
That's
don't they? And
right,
they cut
that's
down
right.
trees and do all of that, and they eat the leaves and the bark. What do you say?
It's not necessary
Let's
to go into
just
the
go
whole
right
wood lore
along
thing.
with this whole thing. I said Princess Wooden Face. Now we'll just get on with this.
No one likes this question. Hey, staff, they hate this question. What do you say, Chuck?
Was the actress the bishop's daughter?
No.
No, I said Princess and Iron Face.
Princess and Iron Face. Well, sometimes the celebrities draw a blank, too, as you can plainly see. Contestants, Lee, maybe that why them call her Princess Hatchet Face.
Princess Splinterface.
There's a good answer. Very good. Richard?
Tonto also say writers pull fast one on producer with this question.
Yeah.
Make money under false pretenses. Me say wooden face.
Wooden face. Okay, great wooden face. What do you say that?
I say I'd like to borrow that sweater for Friday. Splinter.
Splinter face. Okay.
Can I?
So, Nancy, that was a tough one, but she's got a tough one coming up, too. But right now, this is coming up for you. Here we go. We gave Nancy Ryerson a difficult question, and now we have a difficult one for you, too. Here it is. At the discotheque, when the disc jockey saw Fat Frida waddling across the floor, he said, "Hey, everybody, here comes the disco blank." That's another impossible
Well,
question.
try to keep it up and bubbly. We're in the middle of a season. You can't throw in a towel like that. You just got to keep it all going in a glow.
Okay, there we
Why
go.
don't we just rebel and refuse to answer?
I think it's going beautifully.
Wait a minute. So, Fannie,
Yeah, it is hard to do,
waddling.
isn't it? Here comes the disco.
There's only one answer I can think of,
And it's lousy.
and it's just terrible, and I don't think it'll work.
Right.
I got it, Gene. It's a cute, clever question, and I hope the producers watch how I say that round.
Julie. At the discotheque, when the disc jockey saw Fat Frida waddling across the floor, he said, "Hey, everybody, here comes the disco blank."
The disco whale?
The disco
Fat-
whale.
fat whale?
All right, she thought of something big and fat. It may not be what you thought of, but anything large, I suppose, would be appropriate. What do you say?
I thought of something large, as in the Queen Mary, the Queen Elizabeth.
Here comes the disco
I
queen.
admit it ain't much, but it's more than the question
I'll
deserves.
admit it ain't much either. What do you say?
I think it's less than ain't much. I said, here comes the disco blimp.
By Jove, she got it. That's probably the definitive answer. Hello, Charles.
Was it his niece? The disco blimp.
All right. 2 blimps and 1 queen. Now we come to Lee. What do you say to this? Hey, everybody, here comes the disco
Well,
whale.
my daughters love the disco duck, and to keep it in the animal family, I said piggy.
The disco piggy.
Piggy.
Okay, they are fat.
Waddling, wasn't it?
Yeah, here's a Fat Frida waddling across the floor.
Actually, I thought he read it and said, here comes the disco duck!
Oh,
In case she fell on you.
right, waddling would rhyme.
I'd like to tell the producers and the directors and the writers, I think it's a wonderful question. Am I getting my close-up? Blimp.
Blimp is another one? Okay. So there we are.
Was that
And as you can see, the questions are extremely difficult because there is no score here at this point here. But we will get a score as we go to round 2 and ask Nancy whether she wants A or B.
B.
B it is. Now, Carl said, the neighborhood I grew up in was so tough we used blanks for frisbees.
The neighborhood I grew up in was
So tough. We used blanks
blanks
for frisbees.
Is that a good question?
I think it's a good one because
Is there a good answer for
there's
it?
one terrific answer.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
Are you getting angry, Charles?
I love it when he gets cross
Now
like
stop that in the
I can't think of anything.
Do you know what a frisbee is? Have you
Sure, I have children. I play frisbee all the time. I throw a frisbee around and
You
about.
look like you're throwing a frisbee now. That's French for fit.
I know. I got it.
He can. All right, Brett.
Wait a minute, honey.
Gonna start without you.
All right, I'm coming.
The buzzer will sound. Carl said the neighborhood I grew up in was so tough we used blanks for frisbees.
Hubcaps.
Hubcaps. Okay. Hubcaps was one possibility.
And the only possibility.
Hubcaps. Very good. One for her. Show us your hubcap.
I didn't think it was such a terrific idea. I didn't think it was such a terrific answer. But I learned only yesterday that the trick of this game is to attempt to match the contestant. Hubcaps.
All right.
Let's see yours, smarty pants. I'll bet it ain't hubcaps.
Right, sister, and I'll tell you why, and I'll tell the audience, and I'll tell Gene. I'm from New York.
Right.
Hubcaps was sissified. We guys, you can see by this torso shirt that I'm not fooling around, we guys played with manhole covers.
Well, I guess he told us, didn't he?
That's personhole covers.
The neighborhood I grew up in was so tough we used
Jane, that's
Hubcap.
personhole cover.
Personal, right, in
Yes.
these days of women's
I'm so
live.
Because I was out on the beach the other day and narrowly avoided stepping on a Portuguese person of war.
What do you say to that?
I'll say hubcaps to that.
You say hubcaps to that. Let's see for Nancy.
Chuck is absolutely right. In the really tough neighborhoods, manhole cover. Take that.
All right, let's see your hubcap. Yeah. So that's 4 for you, and then you've got to go to work after
right.
we do a little business with America. Ready? Now, Julie, you got to match 4 to tie, 5 to win. Here we go.
Do that for him.
Everyone plays because she didn't match anybody in the first round. Fay Ray said to her mother, "No, Mom, it's not raining. It's just King Kong blanking."
Who's been writing?
All righty.
Charles hasn't even started to write
He
yet.
will. Something will come to him in a moment.
Jane,
Yes.
speaking of T-shirts,
Yes.
I saw a young woman with a T-shirt that said, "My body belongs to me," and underneath in small letters it said, "I share."
That's a sweet thought.
The one yesterday was funny.
Yes, we had one yesterday that said,
I'm a virgin.
"Oh, yes, I'm a virgin." This is a very old T-shirt. Fay Ray said to her mother, "No, Mom, it's not raining. It's just King Kong blanking."
Tinkling.
Well, dear me.
These childish euphemisms for the functions are tinkling.
Tinkling, that's right. That's 1 for her. Score is now 4 to 1.
Wait a minute.
What do you hear?
There's somebody at the door. I can hear it tinkling.
You can hear the bell. All right. Tinkle, tinkle. Yes?
I didn't go that way because the mother would have said, "What is that, the San Andreas Falls?" I just said sweating.
Sweating. Oh, yes. Voice is enormous. 42 is the score. Favor of Nancy. Now Lee Meriwether. Fay Ray said to her mother, "No, Mom, it's not raining, just King Kong tinkling."
Well, I really don't know if this is a match or not. I don't know if I want to
We'll be the
claim
judge
to
of
this or
that.
not. TTing?
DT. Yeah. Every family
I really
says
am
it in a little different
Isn't
way.
that adorable?
You're right. Every family does.
Yes.
What does your family say?
They usually say, well, when they were small, they used to say, "I just did it." Yes, I'd say, that's not quite right. You have to warn me ahead of time. I did say tinkling, however.
4 to 4 the score. Fannie.
Oh, I'm appalled.
We have a tie score, Fannie.
I know you do. I know you do. And a former Miss America is reduced to sitting here going TT. I'm just upset. I put perspiring.
Perspiring.
Something.
Well, the game ends in a tie, and that means we go to a tie-breaker. First, we turn off the lights, start 0 to 0, and reveal 1 tie-breaking question for each. The one who matches the most will be the winner. Nancy, what is your choice?
I stick with B.
B it is. Here it is. Tie-breaker, folks.
Okay.
Say, did you hear that pointy-headed Paul died?
No.
Pointy-headed Paul died. Paul was so pointy-headed, they didn't... I'll tell you how pointy-headed was. They didn't bury him. Instead, they turned him upside down and blanked him into the ground. They didn't bury him. Instead, they turned him upside down and blanked him into the ground.
I need more pens.
Okay.
Nobody seems to have the kind of difficulties.
Well, I guess you'll just have to not play and go home.
Okay, here we go.
Yes.
Nancy, did you hear that pointy-headed Paul died? Paul was so pointy-headed they didn't bury him. Instead, they turned him upside down and blanked him into the ground.
I want to say
They
twisted him. What do you say? Turned him. Screwed him into the
screwed him
ground.
into the ground.
Screwed him into
Okay.
the ground.
She said screwed him into the ground.
Yeah, they screwed him into the ground.
That's right. There's one for her. What did they do to this pointy-headed fellow?
I don't understand the question. I don't understand the answer. The only thing I know is I said screwed.
All right. Screwed him into the ground.
Screwed!
All right. Now, Lee, he was so pointy-headed they didn't bury him. They turned him upside down and screwed him into the ground, according to her.
Screwed!
All right.
Impersonation of Charles Nelson
I said
Riley.
hammered.
Hammered him into the ground. If you were appointed, yes. And Fannie, what do you say?
I don't. It was just my impersonation of Charles. That's all. Honest.
Fannie?
Yeah, screwed.
Okay. So there you are, 5-0, and we'll get to you in a moment. But right now, we've got this for you. Well, you were dandy. Each and every one of you in his own way was dandy. Thank you. And we'll join us next time here for Match Game 77. I'm Gene Rayburn. Goodbye.